2024 Land Rover Range Rover. The Extend Wanderer has been the SUV of choice for celebrities and well-off elites for decades, but indeed in spite of the fact that it spoils its travelers like an extravagance car, it still offers off-road capability, which means it can wander well off the ruddy carpet. All models come with all-wheel drive, and movable disc suspension, and plenty of ground clearance. You'll be able to select between inline-6, plug-in hybrid, and V8 powertrains. You'll be able moreover deck the run meanderer out with all way of extravagance highlights, counting rubbing seats in both columns, raise bucket seats, power deployable rear seat plate tables, and a refreshment chiller. No matter which form you select, you'll pay a six-figure cost, which implies the Extend meanderer consequently costs more than entry-level forms of rivals such as the Cadillac Escalade, the Jeep Terrific Wagoneer, and the Mercedes-Benz GLS class. But it's precisely all of this self-evident extravagance that pulls in the Extend Rover's image-obsessed buyers, and after inspecting a few variations of this most recent era of the extravagance SUV, able to see why. It's still early within the Extend Rover's fifth era, but as of now Arrive Wanderer has changed the powertrain lineup for 2024. The plug-in hybrid P440e has been supplanted with a more capable P550e, which makes 542 drive. P400 and P530 models see no changes to their drive evaluations, but the top-spec SV show is presently fueled by a 606 HP V8 motor that wears the P615 moniker. Somewhere else, Arrive Meanderer has presented an unused customization benefit called SV Bespoke, which gives buyers more openings for personalization when building their dream Extend Meanderer. To assist draw consideration to its SV Bespoke program, Arrive Meanderer uncovered an ultra-exclusive caramel version show amid the 2023 Monterey Car Week occasion in California. The $371,475 uncommon version highlights cream cinder burr and white ceramic insides trim, pearl shellfish complements, two-tone calfskin upholstery, specially embroidered pads, and interesting 23-inch wheels with white embeds. The result is decently fabulous, as it were 7 will be built. We'd suggest selecting for the mid-range personal history demonstrate, which includes a few sought-after things that extravagance buyers will appreciate. For illustration, the collection of memoirs comes standard with a 1600-watt Meridian stereo framework highlighting headrest-mounted speakers and dynamic clamor cancellation. The Extend Meanderer will be advertised in both brief and long wheelbase body styles, and we propose going for the last mentioned since it makes room for a third push of seats and gives a more liberal cargo range. The Extend Meanderer is accessible with a quartet of powertrains, beginning with a turbocharged inline-6 with a 48-volt half-breed framework named P400 that creates 395 drive. Amid our starting test drive, it demonstrated to be silky smooth and given satisfactory zip to pull the expansive Extend Wanderer around. A 523 horsepower twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 engine, Land Meanderer calls it P530, is indeed perkier and wrenches up the Run Rover's towing capacity to 8,200 pounds. At our test track, the P530 hustled the Run Meanderer to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds, the P400 did it in 5.5 seconds. A 542 horsepower plug-in half-breed option, called P550e, is moreover accessible but as it were on the brief wheelbase collection of memoirs trim, and the range-topping SV comes with a 606 HP V8 called P615. Our long wheelbase P400 test vehicle overseen to hit 60 miles per hour in a reasonably brisk 5.5 seconds, while the short wheelbase P530 we tried did it in fair 4.3 seconds. The Extend Rover's ride is appropriately rich and, with its movable disc suspension set to comfort mode, it essentially coasts down the street. Turning the dial to energetic mode firms things up a few, but the huge Wanderer still points for a comfort-first mission. The EPA hasn't discharged official run gauges for the plug-in crossbreed P550e, but Arrive Wanderer says the system's 31.8 kWh battery pack ought to provide around 51 miles of electric-only driving extend. The P550e is competent of DC quick charging or can be charged at a home-based charger. The foremost fuel-efficient Extend Meanderer will likely be the plug-in crossbreed P550e, But the EPA hasn't assessed fuel economy numbers for that show however. The entry-level P400 is evaluated for 18 mpg city and 26 mpg interstate, whereas the V8-powered P530 has earned 16 mpg city and 21 mpg interstate gauges. On our 75 mph throughway fuel economy course, both the P400 and the P530 conveyed the same 23 mpg result. As with past eras of the Extend Wanderer, this modern era demonstrate offers a rich insides decked out with wealthy calfskins and woods, but buyers who need a more sustainable cabin can presently take a modern leather-free alternative, which subs in fleece or other textiles. The insides can be organized to situate 4, 5, or 7 depending on arrangement and wheelbase. The third push, indeed in long wheelbase trims, may not fit tall grown-ups as the headroom there's to some degree restricted, but shorter riders and kids will discover it about as comfortable as the Moment push. And discretionary motorized divider for the cargo zone makes a difference, keep things from moving around as well much amid travel, and the Land Rover's part-raised liftgate can be utilized as helpful and comfortable seating for open-air occasions. All models get a modern 13.1-inch bended infotainment show with Arrive Rover's most recent Pivi professional interface. Remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, and the framework moreover gets Amazon's Alexa voice right hand. Other standard highlights incorporate in-dash route, remote smartphone charging, SiriusXM Disciple radio, and a 13.7-inch advanced gauge show. A rear seat entertainment framework with double 11.4-inch shows is accessible, as could be a Meridian stereo framework with 35 speakers and noise-canceling innovation implanted into the headrests.